Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Coming back to you today from one of the channel's favorite vacation spots that you can see behind me. Nice campground-looking area here. So what I want to discuss today, just a quick video on some of our favorite dividend ETFs. So let me get the screen share going here, and we'll look at Yahoo Finance. And I haven't talked about QYLD in a while, but we're going to talk about that today. And I'm going to discuss another one that's popped up that I'm not quite sure what the appeal is, but we'll go into all of that today. So if we look at Yahoo Finance here, I have the favorite right now, JEPQ, which is paying about a 16% dividend. It did drop last month. So as of today, it closed at 43.16, up 32 cents or 0.75%. Some people think that the expense ratio is high, but I really don't think it's that high. Year-to-date total return 6%. The yield is just still phenomenal, and it's still holding at that average 15.89%. But again, because the way covered calls work, the last dividend was lower than the 58 cents that we had a month before. So we were down to 44 cents from 58 cents, and we hit a high of 68 cents in November. And again, some of those higher covered call payouts come when the market drops, because the NASDAQ was dropping. We were down 32% in the NASDAQ in the year 2022. But what I want to look at now, so let's look at QYLD, because we haven't talked about that in a while. I've kind of gotten away from QYLD a bit. And by the way, the market did have a really great trading day today. Even the UPRO was up $1.36, which is 3.5%. Why didn't this come up? So QYLD, we're up to about $16.99, almost $17. Let's see where we are year to date, because I haven't looked at this one in a while. We've actually gone up about $1.14 since the start of the year. Since last April, we're still down about $4. Dividend yield still staying at about 12.76%. Now, the expense ratio here is higher than the JEPQ, so you're getting lesser performance for a higher cost. So I can understand some hangups from the audience on that one, but that's why JEPQ is the favorite right now, at least for me. So if we go to historical dividends here, we got a 17-cent dividend January 23rd, December 29th, we got 16 cents. 16.5 cents in November, and it's held between 16 and 17 cents. Back in the summer, it was at 18 cents, and back last spring, around February, March, April, it was around 20 cents. So it has dropped a bit. Now, another one that I've seen trending a lot lately is this HYLD, which just stands for High Yield ETF, and the name is kind of confusing because if you look at it, the yield is 7.54%, but the price of the fund is higher. And I think some of that has to do with there's probably been a lot of money going into it because it was paying possibly, in terms of percentage, it was a higher dividend percentage wise. And I'm thinking more money might have come into it. So I'm not seeing the case that I'm making here. If I look about a year ago, it's down about 250 from a year ago. And from like 5 years ago, it's down almost $10. So this yield, 7.54%, it's okay, but the expense ratio is insane. So I don't know why I've seen several videos pop up, channels similar to mine talking about it. So I just thought I'd touch on it, but this would not be one of my favorites. I would take QYLD before this one and the JEPQ. Now the other one, I think there was one more that I want to, let's see, we looked at QYLD, HYLD, JEPQ. Oh, well, just for bonus here, we'll look at the SVOL. See how that one's doing.
Army family listen, Mike.
Oh God, we got an ad playing here. Okay, it stopped. It was a sound-enabled ad there. Okay, so the SVOL, simplified volatility. This is a higher expense ratio too, 0.66%. Really awesome yield. Actually, this one's the highest one of all of them at this point. It's pretty cheap overall, 22.47. 22.52 in the after hours trading. Year to date, we're up about 3.32%. So looks like we're about flat, roughly, maybe up $1 or so. We're down a couple dollars from last March, and we bottomed out in October, $20.74. That's about where everything bottomed out. But this one, I really like the monthly payout on it, and it's basically a volatility ETF. So there's been a lot of volatility in the market this past year or so, and this is one that's probably in my top three at the moment. So let's see. Uh, okay, we got 32 cents January, 35 cents in December, but it looks like 32 cents has been the norm. Uh, Sometimes we go up, sometimes we go a little bit down, but we haven't gone below 32 cents in the last year. So that is, really solid, really solid. You get, 10,000 or more in that, and you can start having some nice dividend income. With that being said, it looks like the market futures are slightly down tomorrow. Um, So, yeah, we were down, but we were up today. So today would have been a great day for those covered calls, not covered calls, with the call options on the UPRO. I didn't do any of that today, but would have worked because of the way the market did. So that's really about all I had today. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't, also like, comment, and subscribe because I'm sure everyone on here can find something they like. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care. I'll try to have another video out tomorrow.